Dear viewers, welcome back to the analysis of Yoleno TV. Perhaps if you're stumbling to this channel for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please take a moment and subscribe. And I also like to thank so much all those who've been supporting us until we've reached this far. Now, details are emerging as to why Penninah Malonza could have been rejected by the appointing committee led by Wetangula and Gladys Boss-Sheloi. We, for the better part of almost 2 weeks, have been subjected to a lot of vetting mess within that committee, and many Kenyans have cried foul over what is going on at that committee. So there are emerging details that Penninah Malonza was actually made as political sacrificial lamb. Why am I saying this? I have developed 3 scenarios that could have led to why Penninah Malonza was rejected. Is that Penninah was strategically nominated for the posts so that she could fail and give room to another preferred candidate. And by the way, that scenario is supported by a tweet and a video that I'm about to share with you. So the tweet that I'm about to share with you that could be supporting my point is a tweet from one of renowned political analyst, Mutai Ngunyi. And this is what Mutai Ngunyi had to say. The president's nominee cannot be rejected if you control parliament. The rejection of Penninah Malonza was by design. The president had second thoughts or had designed it to fail. This way, you cannot blame him. Paves way for Najib Balala, who has more political value in the coast. What Mutai Ngunyi is trying to say to us, ladies and gentlemen, is that Penninah Malonza has no political value. Najib Balala has political value. What Mutai Ngunyi is trying to tell us is that William Samoei Ruto could be looking beyond the women votes, is trying to target the coastal region because he believes that probably Aisha Jumwa cannot deliver. He believes that Amason Jeffa King cannot deliver the coast, but he believes that Najib Balala's image has not been tainted to a level that he can still marshal the whole of coast and bring that coast area to the Kenya Kwanza government. That is what Mutai Ngunyi insinuates. Kindly also check this video that is also going to support our scenario.
The same people who have rejected. So don't give excuses. Don't look good. You have rejected that lady called Malonza. Please don't look good. Live with it, move the motion, second it properly, then leave it to us. If they rejected Madam Malonza, they must own up, apologize to the women of this country, and then ask for an amendment. There was absolutely nothing adverse against Penninah Malonza. And her case now rests in the hands of the honorable members of this august house.
The second scenario to why Penninah Malonza could have been disqualified is, what if Rigathi Gachagua's statement on the weekend spear rally impacted the decision of the appointing committee to have Penninah Malonza rejected? Let us hear this video from Rigathi Gachagua, that the statements that he made on Sunday during that Thanksgiving prayer rally.
Huyu rais wetu, kwa sababu mimi ni Mkristo, lazima nimwambie ukweli, ama nisimwambie? Mimi karibu tuko sana na yeye juu yenu. Sasa anagawa serikali, akukura hapa ni kidogo, amepatia foreign affairs. Amechukua, amepatia Penninah. Amechukua, amepatia. Nikamuuliza.
That could have been an indirect, deliberate protest to President William Samoei Ruto to rethink his stand of appointing 3 cabinet secretaries in the Ukambani region, Because what you saw or what you heard in that video is that Rigathi Gachagua still maintains the point that the Ukambani leaders did not deliver to the Kenya Kwanza vote basket, that the votes in that area was little. The ones that were delivered to the Kenya Kwanza government were little. So that could be the reason why Rigathi Gachagua made that statement, that a statement could have hit the appointing committee, or the statement could have hit the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, had to a level that they could have thought that, no, this Penninah Malonza, we should disqualify her, so that we can channel that appointment to another region. So on to the third scenario that I think could have been the reason why Penninah Malonza was disqualified is that, what if it's a deliberate attempt to get the community to blame Kalonzo Musyoka over his constant refusal to work with RUTO government? I think that can be a point, ladies and gentlemen, because what if it is a strong message to the Kamba community to blame Kalonzo Musyoka, that because Kalonzo Musyoka is not intending or showing interest in working with the government, then let us reduce the cabinet slots? Or what about if at all the three nominees from the region of Ukambani were meant to make sure that Kalonzo Musyoka rethinks his position of supporting Raila and consider supporting William Samoei Ruto? What if that was the case? I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking that that could be the case. But either way, of the three scenarios, I believe Penninah Malonza could have just been, a sacrificial lamb to fix appointing committee mess, ladies and gentlemen. You know that the appointing committee has been recently castigated over the fact that it has been lenient on Aisha Jumwa and Mithinka Linturi over those past allegations of corrupt cases. And you know that Mithinka Linturi has a rape case leveled against him, but that was previously dropped. Of which that was again a strategical move by the courts and the DPP's office to make Mithinka Linturi and Aisha Jumwa waonekane kama pamba, weupe kama pamba. Ladies and gentlemen, it's for that reason that I had to do my research on what a sacrificial lamb could be in this worst case scenario. So from my Wikipedia, this is what I found regarding to a political sacrificial lamb. But first of all, a religious sacrificial lamb. Now, that is a metaphorical reference to a person or an animal sacrificed for the common good. I'm not going to delve into why people used to sacrifice or why Abraham sacrificed, was given a lamb to sacrifice. But politically, the meaning of a sacrificial lamb is a candidate chosen to contest an election with little chance of victory. So the appointing committee deliberately appoints the person as a sort of sacrifice to the stronger opponent. I think when you look at the first video that I shared about the parliament, especially the wing of Azimio One Kenya Alliance, saying that Penninah Malonza was just positioned there for the purpose of another person to be appointed. I mean, that is also defended on by Mutai Nguni. The same point that could be that Malala was the person that was supposed to be appointed to that position. So if you look at the definition of a sacrificial lamb, then you want to believe that Penninah Malonza was just that, a political sacrificial lamb that was actually position so that the mess of the appointing committee could be, cleaned by her disqualification, because then the people would see that kweli, Wetangula, no, Kate Wetangula hajapendelea hii list, that Wetangula ameamua kuangusha one of the nominees wa William Ruto. So inaonekana hii committee is not favoring William Ruto. So that's why Penninah Malonza is being treated as just a sacrificial lamb. So in some cases, building a sacrificial lamb, that is Penninah Malonza, can serve as an opportunity for the appointing party to vindicate itself and settle on another preferred party. That is what I've been saying from the time I started talking about Penninah Malonza being treated as a sacrificial lamb. So ladies and gentlemen, please share what your comments are in regards to this Penninah Malonza's issue, below the comment section there. But I would like to raise my case, and as I'm winding up, please, I'd like to urge you to, again, if you're not subscribed, to our channel, please take a moment and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell, hit the thumbnail so that every time, also hit the notification bell so that every time we upload any video, we also become the first person to get notified. Now, I'd like to urge you to, as usual, take care, and until we meet again for another analysis.